I single-handedly broke up my marriage. You're an awful person.
You're 24 years old. Why would I listen to you? Why would you be giving therapy and advice to people who clearly need it? It doesn't make any sense, Ari. This is a horrible idea.
You're listening to
unlicensed
therapy with Ari Mannis.
First time recording in the new studio because I knew that if things got messed up and the recording got ruined and I had to call you back, you'd be like, absolutely, I'll do it anytime you want, whenever you want.
Very busy.
You have nothing going on in your life.
A lot of things. Dude, you know how much respect? I didn't even wear socks here.
Exactly. My point exactly.
Oh, no, don't be that way.
How are you?
Good.
What'd you do today so far? And just to be
just
clear,
woke
it's
up.
1:30 in the afternoon.
I just woke up.
Exactly.
I just woke
You're
up.
a piece of shit,
No, listen.
dude.
I peak late at night. It's about peaking late. I sleep in the same amount of number as people. People always talk shit about people who sleep late. But stop looking at yourself. You look beautiful. Don't worry about it. A little short haircut, but it's okay. It'll grow out.
Yeah, it grows back.
I see people are always like, "Oh, you woke up at 1:30. You look like a piece of you're a piece of shit. Your dad doesn't love you." It's like, "No, he does love me, and I sleep an adequate amount of time. But I sleep from 4 to 12."
I do need to look at myself just a little
Do you?
longer.
I mean, I can't look at
How do you
myself.
feel about this shot? Is it too low of an angle? Should
Probably.
be up?
I mean, it's getting most of my gullet, which is my least
Okay,
favorite.
so I got to raise the
body
camera
part.
up,
Yeah,
I
I would
think.
go a little higher. Just get like a hot girl in here and have her angle all the cameras from up above into like the
Yeah,
right.
okay, so I got to raise the cameras.
Raise the cameras, yeah.
But no, I agree with you. If you sleep in late and stay up late, but get the same amount done,
Yeah.
which I know you
Well, I
might.
don't get much done,
Yeah.
but the sleeping patterns are that of a functioning human being.
Mm-hmm. Do you need therapy? You seem like, I mean, yeah, you do a lot of drugs and alcohol and
Yes, you've read my bio.
don't have a lot of money
True.
and eat unhealthy
I wouldn't go that far. I eat pretty good.
and you're single,
Yes. You've gotten everything except the eating part. I eat well.
but I don't think you need therapy.
I don't think
Seems
I need
like everything's good.
I'm going to the doctor for the first time in 10 years, and I'm very scared.
Well, what kind of doctor is it?
Kaiser Permanente doctor?
But like, is it just a general checkup?
Yeah, but I'm going in for everything. Stick a finger
You have
in whatever
insurance?
you want to do. Yeah. Well, I've Obamacare or whatever it's called.
Medi-Cal.
Yeah, I have Medi-Cal.
So they're paying for it.
Yeah, you're
Cool.
paying for it. America.
My Medi-Cal just expired. I actually got to redo that.
Yeah, I haven't gone in 10 years, so I'm legitimately scared. And I have a note I've been keeping up for about 2 years of things I want them to check. I was like, whenever I go to a doctor, I need them to go through these things, and it's about 25. So I'm just gonna be like, hey, buddy, got a lot of things.
Name some of the things on your note.
First off, eczema. This just started happening. Very, very aggressive this year.
Could be your diet.
My diet's not that
Maybe you're
bad.
allergic to something.
Another one, allergies. Went to Mendocino Farms, got a sandwich.
Oh, love that place.
I do too.
So yummy.
Got a sandwich. My face ballooned up and got hives everywhere, and I had
What
to
was
open
in the
the
sandwich?
show.
It's probably allergic reaction. Is what it
Exactly.
sounds like
So I
to
need
me.
to find out what I'm allergic to. I got a lump in my neck. Don't know where this lump came from. Hoping it's not cancer. We'll see. Want to get my liver checked. Been drinking a lot for 5 years.
Just general liver checkup.
Yeah. Poke something in there. Take some juice.
So most of these things already, it sounds like you could diagnose yourself. Like if you wanted to, you could go to figure out what the ingredients are of that sandwich that gave you allergic reaction, try them one by one, and figure out what you're allergic to.
Yeah. Or I could
Liver checkup. Here's a thought. Stop drinking alcohol for a while. Flush it out with water. Boom. That's all the doctor is going to do. It's not like he's going to do a liver clean out surgery.
No, but what he's going to do is he's going to be like, hey, you fucking need to stop. Or he's going to be like, hey, you're not that bad, bro. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I'll keep going on a straight path until someone goes, hey, man, you fucking take a little break for a little bit.
Okay.
So
Take
that's
a little break.
Take a little break.
bit. Yeah.
Yeah, not you. I need someone
I'm
with
telling
more authority than Ari Mannis, my good friend. I need some sort of smock. If you
As
can wear
a guy who
smock.
knows you, yeah, take a little break.
But I'm so much funnier with alcohol.
Is that true?
I think if I got 2 beers and 2 shots in me, I'm better at stand up.
Interesting. I think you may think that way, but it's not. And it may just be because that's what you're used to. But
Yeah,
if you
crutch or
sobered
something.
up for a while and got used to that, you'd be even funnier because you'd be sharp as a sharp object.
Sharp is some sort of thing that you stab in the darkness.
Yeah.
Ari's very into sharp objects. I
I
guarantee.
like knives.
I guarantee
I like
you,
weapons.
there's at least 5 knives hidden in this room.
3.
3, and one's pointed at you right now, Steven. That's right, your sweet dick. Yeah, I'm excited. This is like the first time I'm going to a doctor, and I'm excited to see if I'm dying. Because I
If
feel
you
like I'm
are
dying.
dying, do you think that
I really have been thinking about it a lot. To be honest with
you'll still do stand up? If you find out you had a year left to live, would you still do stand up?
you know what's funny is I literally think about this all the time.
I wouldn't.
I think I'd go home to Sacramento.
Okay. Of all the places to spend your last days, you'd go
Sacramento's
to
actually pretty nice.
Sacramento,
Northern California.
which is freezing cold right now.
It is pretty fucking cold right now. Yeah.
The people there are horrendous.
No, there's some cute. If you like thick, cute girls, like imagine every girl you see in LA who's too hot for you, add 20 pounds, Sacramento 7.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, I like a little thickum, a little chub,
You do?
not fat, but a little thick.
Okay.
I like
then,
a roll.
Yeah, Sacramento. I guess it's what you grew up with.
Yeah,
So
it's like what I
you're
grew up with.
accustomed
It's like
to,
when
what you like.
Yeah, it's like a Russian person likes borscht soup. Not normally, but they like it. Do I like it? No, but he's used to it.
Yeah, sounds pretty yummy.
Yeah. So what would you do if you were dying?
If I had a year left to
You have
live,
a year left to live.
I would get a loan.
Okay.
I would
But
get the
apparently
biggest
I
loan
hear
I
your
can.
family has to pay that off.
They might, but I think that's only if they co-sign it, right? It doesn't make sense.
I know, because like, how could you
They
put that on someone else?
If
I'd be like,
my
fuck you, I'm not paying
brother died, they can't just be like, you have to pay it.
that.
now.
Yeah. I would say the same thing. But
Yeah.
what I heard, because that's always been my plan. To have,
I don't think that can't be true. I refuse to believe it. Unless maybe if they're co-signed on something or
Yeah,
they're
if they
attached to
co-sign,
your
yeah.
bank account or your car or something, then they have to. But mine aren't.
Okay.
So I would get the biggest loan I could, and I would open some new credit cards, obviously, and I would just go travel the world.
See, you wouldn't spend it with your family?
No, and
Well,
if
you
I
don't
did,
like
I
your
would just
family,
bring
I
them
feel
with me on my travels. I'd
Oh,
say,
that would be a
hey,
good
come
one.
with me to Rome this week.
That would be good. But see, my parents are
Oh,
divorced.
and I would
so I don't know
get
if I'd want them
high-end
to see.
escorts to come over
Well, that
constantly.
Yeah. So you're finally graduating from Tijuana, going to Greece.
Yeah, no. These would go from $100 girls to $1,000 girls.
I don't know. I mean, I would definitely fuck raw. Just no condoms ever again for the next
You
year.
use
of my
condoms
life.
now?
I've started to.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that a choice of safety? What made you want to use condoms?
Been stepping my game up and been a little promiscuous. Decided, hey, we don't need to.
Oh, you've just become more of a slut. So it's safety then.
It's safety, and it's also, I feel like I'm getting so good at stand up, I don't want a baby to ruin my life.
You are using condoms because you're better at stand-up?
Yeah, so in my life, everything I've done, I get rid of it because I'm getting better at something. Like I stopped skateboarding because I got better at football. Stopped doing sports.
So you only have enough room for certain things in your life.
Yes,
type of thing.
only one thing I can focus on. I can get very
Got
good
it.
at one thing.
So you got really good at stand-up. So because of that, you're like, I won't have time for a baby.
100%, yeah, 100%. That's literally it.
And what has caused this new surge of getting better at stand-up?
Just an overall genius.
So just
I'm coming into my genitude.
got it. So just you were thinking about it and you're like, I'm better now.
Yeah, I've just been like doing well, and I can't let anything. It's such a art form that you have to dedicate everything to, and it's just I see people with kids, or I see comics with kids, and they use them as excuses. They're like, "Oh, I can't do this because I have a kid. I can't do this." Blah 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 blah. And it's like, okay, that's an excuse.
Yeah,
you
unless
chose to
you're
have that kid.
famous,
Yeah,
it's a bad idea to
And
have a
you
kid.
should not
as
do
a stand-up
stand-up if you have a
comic. I don't think I personally have seen someone go up with a kid except for Ron Funches.
Okay, here's the thing: would you rather have a poor dad
That's
in
what
your
I'm saying.
life the whole time?
That's what I'm saying.
Or
Not
guy
have
who's
that for
gone.
a few years and then be a
got-
rich kid. That'd be better.
A rich kid.
But what if he didn't make it as a comedian? Then it would be like, why'd you do that, Dad?
True, but then you know what? You
But
know, a
you
lot
can't
of
think like that. He
a lot
made
of
it. It worked.
people with dad problems turn out to be good. Like I've always said, to be a genius, you needed to either one, not have one of your parents in your life, or two, get molested.
Interesting. I will agree that many people who didn't have a parent in their life have to prove something, and it gives them that drive. But it also statistically does the opposite more than that.
Where are you getting these statistics from?
More often than not, if you don't have a dad, you grow up to be a criminal.
So where did this come from? Fox News? The internet?
Yeah, the internet.
Is this
And
some
then
sort of
as far as
Facebook
the
poll?
molestation thing, I definitely disagree with you there. Most people who are, not most people, but every stripper and prostitute and porn star was molested.
But I think a lot of comedians were too, and a lot of people that really strive for greatness.
I would say more comedians.
Were molested.
There's a higher percentage of comedians that were molested than the average person.
I would agree.
And maybe I don't think that makes them strive for greatness. I think that makes it so they appreciate humor more, and they are open to talking about darkness and personal things.
Yeah, and you want
Their
people to
filter
look
is
at
gone.
you because you.
I think getting molested
again.
removes your filter
Yeah,
of being a functioning member of
he
society.
takes the filter out and he puts some wiener in there.
So why am I?
Not
Why
great.
do I not have filter? I wasn't
think
molested.
you need to be molested. I think as I was saying, I think if you got molested, you would be great. And I think we need to make a call, get some dudes in here.
What if you
start
started
molesting
a
Ari.
molestation company to make people great?
Wow.
You go, okay, I have these guys. If you want your kid molested, pay us It obviously have to be through the dark web. Pay us $10,000. We'll send our molester out.
Yeah, I think that's I honestly think it's a great idea.
I want to just take that clip
I think
and put that clip of you saying that that's a great idea.
I mean, let's say, okay,
that is not a great idea.
it's a good idea. Like
That
you're
is a
like,
terrible
I
idea.
want to send my kid to space camp. I want to get him a tutor. How about this? Don't need both those. I'll come over, molest him. You got a future genius on your hands.
Or a future porn star.
Either way, he's
Or
making
stripper.
money. Or stripper.
Or if they're gross to look at and aren't even beautiful enough to do a stripper or porn star, they just become a drug addict.
No one's molesting ugly kids. You fuck hotties.
Yeah, but how many kids
You
are cute
fuck hot kids.
and then become gross as adults? A lot. Especially ones that were molested because they're
You
scared
just
of
said
getting
porn stars and
molested.
strippers. They get hotter.
There's
lot of
different
tattoos.
camps. There's not you
Nipples.
can't. Porn stars got hotter, but a lot of people get molested and then they don't want to get molested again, so they start binge eating and making themselves gross on purpose.
No,
so
they
that
binge eat and then they purge, get that thin body, start fucking. This is a
purge,
good
you mean
idea.
bulimia?
Yeah. Bulimia. Puke, eat.
Well, it sounds like you've put a lot of thought into this.
I mean, I went to Wells Fargo to get a loan out, and I'm waiting to hear back.
I don't know how, with that business plan.
Listen, Wells Fargo, you guys give me
You,
$200,000.
and then if they're saying no, you go, listen, were you molested? Were you molested?
Yeah.
And the banker goes, no, I was not. And then you go, well, that's why you're a boring ass banker.
and then I fuck them in their butt, and they get better at banking. America, no one.
Well, this is all getting cut out.
No, this is gold. This is getting the hot. This is when you get a commercial on Instagram. This is going in it. Ari cosigns.
I think
you're
if you-
co-signing my loan
I
from
think if
Lesson
you
Company.
put this on Instagram, Instagram would take it down.
Take it down to a back room and then molest it. Yeah,
You're disgusting. You're disgusting.
it's not right. I'm not well in the head.
Three.
You have a lot of cameras.
3.
Yeah, and they're all Lumix, which I'm guessing are good. I don't know if America knows this. Ari's a guy who gets deep into reviews of products.
How did you know that about me?
I've known you for 4.5 years now.
Yeah, I like reviews. These cameras are good, especially though for the price. They
Yeah,
are good.
you're a guy
There are
who-
better cameras,
Yeah.
but not for this price.
Yeah, you go. It's like you review things because you're smart. You go for the price because you're Jewish.
Mostly poor, actually. I'm not a cheap guy.
No, you're not a cheap guy.
Yeah, I tip well. I buy anything I want.
What
if
percentage
I
you
can afford
tip?
it. I usually go 20%.
I go 20.
plus a little extra if I don't
don't do
want to do
extra.
math. So I'm
don't
never
do extra.
pulling out my calculator. So if it's $23, I'll leave $2, $4, $6, $7 tip.
Wow, that's like 80% almost, right?
It's over 20.
Yeah, it's over 20.
Because it's 20 for the $20, and then I'll leave an extra. Wait, did I say 20? How much did I say the bill was initially?
24. So
No,
you
if
threw
it's
a weird
$24, I'll
number
do
like
$5
$24.
tip. Sorry, because the $24 bill, I'll do a $5 tip.
That's
because
about
I'll do
20%.
$2 for each 10.
Yeah, it's like 22%.
And then just an extra.
See, I'm very good at small math because I sold drugs for so long. I can do anything small like that, like remedial math, division, multiplication, anything like that. I can do it pretty quick. I don't know if that's actually 22%, but I would guess it's probably around.
Yeah,
there.
it's a little over 20.
Yeah, it's a little.
So that's
over
what I
20.
do.
Yeah,
So I'm basically a
Baller.
charitable guy.
Yeah.
Here's something I was listening to a podcast
Would you
on.
tip my molester? Let's say I come over,
And I knew he was your molester.
like you hire me, you hire my company, Steve
Oh.
Molests. Guy comes
I would
over.
never hire that company.
You might.
No, I wouldn't. Even though we're friends and I want to support your business, and let's say I was a rich, successful comedian, which will happen in the next 6 months
For sure. You and I.
And
I will be opening for
yeah,
you soon.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw you a bone. So, I'm a rich, successful comedian.
Yep.
You started this new molestation business because your comedy
Hot.
career
People
is not
love
going
it.
well at all.
For sure. I've been thinking about it.
Then
I'm on food stamps.
I still wouldn't hire your business because
Let's say you got 5
Terrible.
kids. The first 4, meh. You want to risk the 5th. You go,
that's
Steve.
actually a good sell.
You go, Steve. Last 4 kids thought it was a good idea
Right.
not to molest them.
You have a sales call. You go, listen, molestation's bad. We can all agree.
we can
there.
all agree on that.
It's most likely not going to benefit your kids, but you got 5 of them.
You got 5 of them. The first 4.
Try it on that one.
Let's be honest. The first 4, not destined to greatness.
Mm-hmm.
How about this? I get my buddy Jerry over there. He comes, twiddles a little bit with his little searching fingers. You got a 50% chance.
What do
you
you
get a genius on
do?
your hands
Do you
there.
have a policy to hire these molesters? Like when you're talking to Jerry to hire him, do you have to explain to him, hey, if you go to jail, we're not helping you? Or do you have a fund to get?
We'll have a lawyer.
You have a lawyer.
Well, I don't think we're gonna have to get sued because we're getting hired.
Yeah, but you're still committing crimes. If Jerry molests the kid and then in court, the parents of the kid come and say, no. We asked him to do it.
Sign a contract.
I think all that would happen is now the parents would also go to jail.
I got a big listen. There's a lot of pedophiles out there. I got a big roster. If one guy goes
I
to
think
jail,
they're on the internet. I
Get
think,
outta here.
hiring them would be easy.
Yeah.
You go to that website and you go, listen,
brother.
we want to embrace your talents. Most people are shunning you. We do not.
Listen, brother. Guess what? This is the best day of your life. I'm going to hire you. You know how, like a lot of people, like this is what's great with us. We have a passion for stand-up and we can get paid. Dudes who molest people, they do it for the love of the art.
I've been doing this podcast a long time. I am a pretty fucked up guy and I am edgy. People would say I like to push the boundaries.
Yes.
This is the worst podcast I've ever done. This is, as far as just crossing the line, like I'm uncomfortable.
You're uncomfortable with this.
I'm uncomfortable with this. Even the conversation of it.
I think a lot of people are going to resonate with this podcast.
Pedophiles?
Pedophiles, dudes in vans,
I would like to think that my audience isn't pedophiles.
carnies.
I would like to think that most people who listen to this podcast are normal, civilized people.
You think normal, civilized people listen to you?
Me? Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they listen to me because they have fantasies of not being a normal, civilized person, and this is their escape where they go.
And this
"I'm gonna
is the
be-"
episode that they start jerking it off. They're like, this is good. This is how I could have been a psycho, but I'm not. But I want to see how a psycho. Because a lot of things in life, you're too scared to do it, so you want to learn about. Like stand-up. A lot of people that watch stand-up, they're too scared to do it, so they want to see someone else.
Right. You
Now-
meet a lot of people who really like stand-up
Who secretly
that
wanna
talk
do it.
about trying it.
Yeah.
That never do.
But they're fucking cowards, or they waited too long.
Yeah, I was a coward.
No, you weren't, because you were a coward until you were like 22.
Yeah. No, but I think the only reason that I was courageous enough to is because I was in such a low place of my life at the time.
Well, you were sleeping at your parents' mansion, driving
No,
their
I was
car?
in college and I just got my heart broken, and I was torn
That's not a low
apart.
place.
I was so torn apart. But I think if I never got my heart broken, I would have never done it. Because I always wanted to do it, but I was just too happy. I had this beautiful girlfriend. I was in college, partying. Why would I do
Were you in
stand-up?
Santa Barbara? Where'd you go?
Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz.
When you're happy, everything's going well, why would you do stand-up? Stand up is a place to go kind of be around more miserable people. And to show your misery, to unleash your misery to the world, to spread negativity and molestation.
Yeah. No, I don't necessarily believe in that. You know, a lot of times I do think I'm better when I'm sad. I'm able to write more because my body switches a thing and goes,
See?
We need to get out of this funk. We're at least going to give you a new joke that's going to make you happy.
Exactly.
But I think I can be happy and do stand-up.
You can, because now we've done it long enough to
Yeah.
where we have jokes and we'll still perform them well if we're happy, maybe even better. But it's just that to get yourself into doing stand, to being a comedian, you can't be a really happy person, I don't think.
I mean, something has to be wrong with you for you to want to get up in front of strangers and perform, because that's some reason you feel safe when people are. That people look at you.
So what makes you want to do that? Were you molested?
Yeah, you know, that's out for. We'll see. Let's just say.
Do you have a memory of getting molested?
No. See, a lot of people don't have memories of getting molested. They just have a weird dream that they thought of.
But why? What makes you damaged to want to do stand up?
I had a lot of stuff. I had a lot of people die that I know. Between
Like
18 and 20, I had 15 people die that were close.
15 friends died?
That were friends or family
Were you
members.
in a gang?
No, but a lot of people
Were
died.
you in the army?
It was a platoon.
Were you in Iraq?
I was actually in a platoon, and all the people that died in
Why
Iraq
did
were friends.
were all your friends on a bus, a party bus that got into a wreck? Why did you have 15 friends die?
Friends and family members.
You're not exaggerating. 15.
No, 15, yeah.
So I'm guessing it was mostly drugs.
3 were drugs. Couple were drunk driving. 2 were drunk driving. One was an uncle. One was a grandpa. I also do this thing. So I think I go and do drugs and alcohol because I do not like to feel unhappy. I don't like to watch movies.
It's an escape.
It's an escape.
Yeah.
I don't like to watch movies that make me sad. I don't like to watch.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't like what's that cliche movie that women love?
Notebook?
Yeah, I'm not watching that.
Well, yeah, but that's a woman's movie. But nonetheless, yeah.
I bet you it's a good movie for men and women.
Nah, I've seen it.
You've seen it? But it's
pretty
also just sounds so
hokey.
sad. Isn't it about some dude with cancer? Or some
I
chick
don't
with
really
cancer?
remember. I just remember it's a lot of Ryan Reynolds or Gosling in The Rain. And it's like, I don't really give a fuck. But it's... What was I talking about?
You don't like watching sad movies.
Yeah, I don't want to feel anything but happiness.
Yeah, I like action movies of guys kicking ass.
Yep.
I used to like comedy, but now I'm in too deep and don't like comedy things anymore.
Stand-up or even comedy?
Both.
Oh, I like comedy.
No, I mean if it's Will Ferrell or one of my favorites, I like it. If someone's like, "Oh, you want to start this new comedy sitcom?" No, I don't.
Well, not a sitcom, because when's the last time a sitcom's been good? But yeah, I'll watch. I'll watch it if it's good. But I just do not want to feel sad anymore, ever again. Mm-hmm. So, like, I was falling in love with this girl recently, and
Your last girlfriend?
no,
Okay,
I didn't fall in
different
love with her. This new girl. Have we not talked about this girl?
No.
Oh, I'm falling in love with this girl.
Okay.
But, I mean, if you fall in love with someone, there's only one outcome, and it's heartbreak.
Or it's spending the rest of your lives together.
Until she dies.
Or you die.
The only good thing you can do in love is to die first.
Or
everything else is bad.
No, or you die, or she dies first, but at least she didn't break your heart, and you appreciate her. And by that time, you're old and not horny, and you'd probably like a little solitude. I bet you, if a couple is been together for 50 years, they're kind of hoping the other person dies.
I would
Like, I love you, but I'd like a little alone
space.
time again, and yeah, I would imagine that it's kind of like that.
I'm just. This girl's just gonna break my heart, and I can tell. And I'm
Is she your
not looking for
girlfriend?
it. No, I'm playing it.
Do I know her? She's not a comic?
No, I would never date a comic again.
What do you mean you've dated comics?
I've dated one,
No.
maybe 2 max in my life.
Oh, yeah. Well, you love comics. You love comedy. It would only make you better. She could just tag up your jokes all the time.
What girl's gonna make my jokes better?
Whoa, you don't think girls are as funny as guys?
Wow, who is this Ari? See, this Ari guy's a lot different on his podcast than he is in person.
I just happen to think that girls. I actually think girls are funnier than guys.
I think women are very funny. I just think less do it, so less are funny.
I agree with that.
So
But the
that's
ones
my
that do it are all the funniest of the funny.
No, I would say. I mean, there's a handful that are my friends that I think are
No,
funny.
yeah, I'm just kidding. They suck.
There's a couple that are good that
Yeah.
we know.
Yeah.
But
That's cool, dude.
so what happened? Why is this not? Is there a thing to this podcast that we're supposed to be doing, or is it just? Are you supposed to give me some therapy here? What's happening?
Don't force it.
Don't force it. Okay, I'm
So-
literally begging for therapy.
So 15 people died.
Yeah,
You didn't want sadness anymore.
Yeah.
So was it after those 15 people died that you started stand up?
Kind of in the middle of it.
So
I
people
started
are
when I was
dying.
21.
You're like, I need a break. I need an escape. I'm gonna go on stage and just.
This was always all I wanted to do since I was a child.
It was.
All I wanted to do was stand up. Yeah, since I was a kid. When I was a kid, I would write jokes.
You'd think you'd have more jokes then.
You think I'd have more material than just the same 45 I've been doing for 9 years. Yeah, this is all I ever wanted to do, and it's gone better than I thought it would.
Really?
Yeah, literally. You want to know what's hilarious? Is my biggest dream was to be a door guy at the comedy store.
Wow.
Like when I was like 15, I was reading books and stuff.
I didn't even really know about that whole culture till I moved to LA. I wanted to be a
I
comedian, but I didn't know about the comedy store culture. Not much. A little from Mark Maron's podcast, but
Yeah, Rogan when he started 10 years
Yeah.
ago. Yeah, so that's all I ever wanted. So then when I got that and then became a paid regular, it's kind of like I'm just really working with house money now. I mean, I'd like a little money. That would be a little better.
wait, yeah. What do you mean when you say I'm working with house money now?
That means you're fine. You're not risking anything.
Oh, you mean like you accomplished your goals?
I accomplished.
So now everything else
being
is
a paid
bonus.
regular comedy store was the only thing I ever wanted. So now, I thought that like a lot of times when you reach your goal, you don't realize that one, you're not going to be satisfied because
Sure.
especially
Yeah.
in
Goals
stand-up.
change. Yeah, When I first moved to LA, my only goal was pay my bills.
Yeah.
With
And then
comedy.
you're like, like right now I'm paying my bills with stand up.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah.
But then I'm also like, I'd like to go out to eat. And it's like I don't want to just pay my bills and live a meager life that I'm living. Now I want to be like, I want to pay my bills and be able to go out a lot.
I want to be able to go to China on a whim.
Oof, man. I mean, we could if you and I tried, we could probably get a tour in China together.
That paid for the trip?
That paid for the trip. And we made money.
I would do that.
I could do
then.
that.
I'll do it. I'll do that right now.
We could talk. I could talk to a couple guys. We know people that have gone to China.
Right. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I want to be able to just go for a vacation on a whim too, like that kind of
But
money.
see, this is my thing, and this is where my family gets mad. I want to do stand up all the time. So if I go on vacation, I could maybe go 3 days
Listen,
without doing it.
I love stand up. I would argue as much as you, but we do it all the time. So taking a week off is okay sometimes. In fact, it resets your thoughts. It gives you a different perspective.
I would agree it's okay, but if my vacation is for me to be happy, I think I would need some sets in there.
Well, then you add them in. But I don't want, if you do it every night of the vacation, it's not a vacation.
No,
then
I
it's
don't want to do
work.
it. I mean, I could do it every night. I mean,
But
if
then
I'm
it's
not
not a
doing
vacation.
it,
Yeah.
okay, but 15 minutes.
Yeah, but then you have to. The reason why it's not a vacation is
Yeah,
because then you have
get
to
ready.
plan
Yeah,
around
yeah, you
it.
do.
There's the hour before, the hour after.
So if we did a week, we would want 3 days. I would want 3 days where I could do stand up. 15 minutes
I'm okay with going to a country doing stand up, but then spending
the rest of the time there.
a week. I want days
nothing?
of no stand up. I want days to just
I don't know if I've had a week. I don't think in 10 years I've had a week.
a week. Really?
Yeah,
I think the longest I've done is 3.
3
When I went
weeks?
to Africa, or it was either 2 or
yeah.
3. It was either 2 or 3.
I remember when you went to Africa.
Yeah, I didn't do stand up once in Africa.
Just in some hut.
I was literally just on a mountain.
Hey, what's going on? No
I was
sound
literally
system
shitting
here
a
in this
hole,
hut.
Had altitude sickness, tracks in all my boxer shorts from the whole trip.
You pooped a lot in your boxer shorts?
Yeah, not like
Is that
I
like
didn't
a
poop my
hiking thing?
pants. It was just like I had
Not good toilet paper or something?
it was just dirty, and was having bowel issues, I think, from the altitude sickness.
Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah, it was a miserable. I actually don't recommend, if anyone's listening to this and thinking about climbing Mountain Kilimanjaro.
Yeah, you
in
did
Africa,
not seem
I would say
to
don't
enjoy
do it.
that. Yeah,
No.
yeah. I remember
And
talking
I finished.
to you.
I don't start things and quit them very often, unless I have to. But I didn't. I finished. I was like, I signed up to do this. I paid the money to do this. I'm doing it. I told them
Or you
before
were the
that
guy
trip,
who wanted to do
I said, I'm
Kilimanjaro.
done with family vacations. That's what I said. I said, I'm too old for them. I don't like you. I don't like going places
don't
with you.
like your
It's not
family.
worth
I've
it to
noticed
me.
that.
I think at the time, like, I don't remember, let's say 26 or 27. I said,
Yeah, about 3 years ago.
it's
4
not
years ago.
worth
I
it.
knew you. Yeah.
I was like, it's not worth it to me. And they said, well, what if you pick the vacation? We'll do whatever you want. That's what and we'll pay for it. We just want to go on a family vacation. We want you there because you're our oldest son and we love you.
I love how like you seem to hate your family, but they seem to bend to your wills. And I've met
Sometimes,
most of your family.
sometimes.
And I've met most of your family. Milan,
I'm
great
actually,
guy.
I'm
gay
I'm
little
okay
Spanish
with
speaking brother.
all of them.
Cool guy.
I'm okay with every family member, one-on-one or in small doses. But when we're all together, that's when it gets like, oh, I can't do this. I can't do it. So anyway, I was like, okay, they're gonna let me pick the trip. Okay, let's go to Mount Kilimanjaro. And
I feel like you were like, what's one thing they will never want to do? Let's hike Kilimanjaro.
No, I was
and they
just-
were like, yes. And you were like, fuck.
I'm into extreme things. I like rock climbing, skydiving, all these crazy things. So I was like, I want to go hike Mount Kilimanjaro. I can't do. Do you not have enough slack?
I got it now.
Okay.
This is better.
I was like, I can't do. What's the big one?
K2?
Yeah, I can't do K2,
Everest?
Everest. I can't do those. I'm not. It's too cold. I'm not trained for it. Let's do Kilimanjaro. So they're like, okay. So we go and do it. And after that vacation, I said, okay, now I'm done with family vacations. Even if I picked the vacation, I said, I am done.
I gambled. I failed. I hate all of you.
I hate it all.
I pooped in my boxers.
So this year, they're all going to Japan.
And you're out.
And I said, I'm not doing it. And it had been since Africa, so it had been 3 or 4 years. And what used to happen is after every vacation, I would say, I'm done with family vacations, but enough time goes by where you forget how miserable you are. And you go, oh, it's a fun trip with my family. We've all grown up. We can get along. I'm going to go do this free trip. And then I do it and I go, damn it. Why did I do this? Never do family vacations. So this time I remembered, I go, no, I am done. But then they made me feel guilty about it. My mom would call me, come on, let's go to Japan. You've always wanted to go. We'll pay for we'll get your own room this time. You don't have to share a room with your brothers. It'll be great. Jonah's grown up. You guys won't be on each other's nerves.
You don't like Jonah? I thought he was the sweet boy.
We get along, but again, when we're all together, we don't. And when he was a kid, I hated his guts because he was just an annoying brat. So anyway, long story short, they made me feel guilty for not going to Japan, and they made me second guess my decision. I was like, maybe I should just go to Japan. Like, why am I turning down a trip to Japan? They came up for one day this year, my whole family, and we went to the LA Auto Show together as a family just to look at the cars that
Yeah,
are
it's fun.
coming
I
out.
went to Toronto. What's
Yeah,
Toronto?
fun.
One time.
Yeah, I went with
Toronto.
Sharon one time. So were we together? Was it me and Sharon? Was it this year or last year?
2 years ago.
I went with him 1 year.
He always goes.
Yeah.
You know,
Anyway.
he just got rid of his Jeep.
Oh, what do you
That
get instead?
motherfucker was talking about that Jeep for 4 years.
What do you get instead?
M4.
A BMW?
M4, yeah.
That seems unlike him.
I know. Well, he likes sports cars, but that's a badass motherfucking
I
car.
thought he only liked American stuff.
That's true. You're right. He's been a Mustang guy.
We all went to the auto show as a family, and the thought that kept coming through my head during the auto show was, I am so glad I'm not going to Japan. That was the best decision, because even in that one day together, couldn't stand him.
Dude, tell your family I'll go.
You say that, and then you'll come back and you'll be like, you were right. Japan sucked.
No, dude, when my family's like, we're going to go on a vacation 45 minutes out of Sacramento. There's a lake. Let's hang out there. And it's like, if my family was like, yo, we're going to go to fucking Peru and I'll buy you a hotel, I'd be like, yes.
What if you couldn't do stand-up for a week in Peru? Would you still do it?
I've never been anywhere.
And have you been to Canada?
I've never been to New York.
Mexico?
I've been to Mexico, Tijuana and Catalina and shit like that.
There you go.
Yeah, but I really want to go play. I really want to go to
Wait,
Baja
you've been there-
Alpha.
never
I
been
want
to
to go
New
to the
York?
Mazatlan. No, I'm going in February.
Okay, so you're doing it.
And I'm going to Boston. I just got some dates at a club there, and I'm trying to go to Philly before. I'm trying to be gone all February.
Yeah.
Do a whole East Coast thing. I want to go places. I would like to go. I mean, it would be a dream to go to Japan. I like Asia.
Yeah, me too. I would love to go to Japan.
But
Just not
okay,
with my
so
family.
here's an idea.
Yeah.
You go, turn off your cell phone, wander around, you never see your family again. Then you come back on the airplane. You're like, dude, what happened? I got lost. Let's go
This may
home.
sound lame. I would love to go to Japan. I don't want to go by myself. I would love to go with you. I would love to go with a lady. I don't want doing things by
Yeah, you have a
yourself.
family.
Is lonely.
I would love to go to Japan not by myself. What
And not
about
with
your
my
close
family.
loved ones?
I would love-
No, not them either. Then what?
friends, or a girlfriend. That's it.
Your girlfriend. You would get irritated by your girlfriend.
It depends on the girl.
No, if every girl.
I've gone places with girls.
In the 4 years I've known you, every time you've liked a girl, you've just not want to spend time with her a month into the relationship. They've probably
I just
moved
haven't
into
found-
your house.
I just haven't
and-
found the right girl yet. It's not all girls. It's
All
I've had,
girls
in the
you've
time you've
met.
known me, I've had maybe 3 girlfriends.
Yeah, 2 to 3 probably.
2 to 3, and they just haven't been the right ones. Neither.
never
So have
the
you.
right ones.
You probably had 2 or 3
They're
girlfriends. Time
never
I've
the
known
right
you.
ones.
Same. You then that you could say the same thing about yourself. I gotta fix that.
Yeah, but I've enjoyed everyone I've been with.
I
just
enjoyed them
Don't
until
know.
I didn't.
I just don't know if I'll ever actually be happy enough to stay with someone for a long time.
Happy with yourself enough, or with them. What do you mean when you say
I
that?
just don't like. It's just like I don't know. Like my dad's been divorced a few times.
Mm-hmm.
My mom hasn't found this. It's just I don't know if I'm gonna go head for. I don't know. Like once again, I don't want to feel sadness, so I don't want to gamble because 90% of the time it's not gonna work out.
So you're not going to risk it. You'd rather die alone and not just
I don't
not
think.
have to
Well,
face it.
you
Sounds
know
like you're
me.
running.
I don't think I'm
from,
gonna be alone. I don't think I'm ever alone. But I don't.
Yeah, but
know if I'll
as you
have
get older,
one special
as you
relationship.
get fatter and balder and uglier and older,
and richer and more famous because I'm hilarious.
yeah. But then it's like then you really won't like the girls you're with.
I'm looking. So what's gonna? I think I've already had it planned out. I'm gonna be 42. She's gonna be 27. We're gonna have a kid. So I've got about 12 years now to be a real piece of shit, and then I'll find someone. And I would like to find someone not in LA.
Me too.
You know, I would like to go maybe to the Midwest, find a girl at some show. I fly her out. I go over there. It starts getting good.
So you do a long distance thing for a minute.
I would do a long distance. But like I want long distance are fun when you have the money. You know, if I'm like, babe, I miss you, I'm gonna fly you out. Bam.
To me, it's like not that I have a lot of money, but I have enough money to fly someone out or to fly somewhere once every 2 months or whatever.
Wow.
Whatever a normal
All
amount
in
of time
over.
is. But it's just such a pain. And then again with stand up, you kind of have to put LA stand up on hold for those few days. So it's
No,
like
fly her ass out here. You've done that a few times. You flew that Canada
I've
girl
flown
out here.
girls out here. But it's just I don't know.
That sounds fun to me. Get some bitch from fucking not LA. Yo, come to LA. We have a little fuck dungeon in my room. You go out, you get to watch me smash clubs all over LA. You love me. We have sex right on the fourth day when we stop
but there's
disliking
two
each other.
ways that it goes
Get
down.
your ass back to Minnesota.
There's like I've done that like 4 or 5 times.
I know.
So there's a few circumstances
Yeah,
and they never
you're
end
more.
well.
You know more about this than I do. So
So one thing that happens, I'd say the most common thing that happens,
you have to see them poop.
that has happened actually, but no, that you can avoid.
You're like, I'm going to go to the store for 40 minutes. If you need to do anything, make sure you do it right now.
No, that you can avoid. So one thing that happens is they come to LA to see you, but you don't know them that well. At least for me, when I fly a girl out, I've spent maybe a night with her at most.
Yeah, well, that's weird.
But of course, it's also
well,
it's
you've been
not
spending
weird.
one night, but you haven't been texting her for like
No,
2
and
months?
we've been texting and calling, but you don't really know someone until you actually spend nights with them.
Mm-hmm.
So then they come and you realize, oh man, this girl's not the one I want to be with forever or for the weekend. and now you're with them for a few days, and you don't even like them. But you flew them out here. You got to spend time. They don't know anyone else.
I feel like every time you're alone with someone, you realize 20 minutes that you don't like them. I feel like this is what I'm learning. Every time you're alone with someone for more than a podcast, you realize you do not like them.
But it happens.
Yeah.
So you have a girl out here and you realize, shit, now I have 3 more days with this chick I don't like. So that happens. Or...
No, it wouldn't happen to me.
It would. Or you like them a lot. You're like, man, what an amazing weekend with you. I would love to be with you forever. Sorry, I have a life, where you flew me out of. My life's over there. And they go back. And you realize you could never maintain a long-distance relationship.
Why can't I fly to them next time?
But it's just, if you really care about someone, seeing them once every 2 months isn't enough. At least for me. I am a codependent lover, and I want to see a girl like every other day.
See, I feel like I'm codependent, but I'm not codependent with a person. I'm codependent with a lot of times I describe my relationships that I want. It's kind of like I'm swimming in an ocean and I want a buoy that I can hold on to, and then I can swim away.
So you're okay. You just want to be able to text them and call them.
I want a bottom bitch is what they call them. Someone who we both care about each other the most. We could love each other. But then, I mean...
so you want like an open relationship, kind of?
I've thought about it a lot, and I'm not 100% sure if I necessarily want an open relationship. I just kind of... I don't know, man.
I wouldn't... Yeah, no. The only appeasing part about an open relationship to me is having sex with multiple people.
And the bad part is them having sex with other people.
Yeah, I would get jealous.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, like the most recent girl I went on a date with, we kissed and cuddled for hours.
Nice.
I thought it went really well.
Nice.
And then I hit her up. I go, hey, would you want to see each other again? And she goes, yeah, I'd love to. How about next weekend? And
nice.
And I'm like, no. I was like, next weekend? You like me and you want to wait a week to see me?
See, that's okay. So the girl I'm in love with is the same thing. She's not a good texter.
Yeah, this girl's terrible at texting, but she was good up until we made out. So part of me thinks, she doesn't like me.
Yeah.
She's not into me.
And then you start pulling away because you don't want to get hurt by this girl.
Right. So I pull away a little bit, and then and then I even said something like, hey, I'm not getting, like, I feel like you're not into me. I was like, I would just put it out there on the table. I didn't care.
Okay.
I was like, I don't want to be like that guy. We don't need to. I was like, we don't need to see each other if you're not that into.
Because I'm gonna fall for you.
Yeah, I was like I obviously like you. We made out. I want to see you again. She's like, no. I really want to see you again. I really do. I'm all over the place. Blah blah blah. And,
so what's the problem?
That she wants to wait a week to see me.
She just said she likes you dumb bitch.
Yeah, but I don't want a girl that I can only see once every 2 weeks.
Good God. Okay, I guess, man. I don't know. I'm talking shit, but I feel the same way because the girl I'm talking to, it's a once a week thing, and when we're in person, I've never looked at someone the way I look at her.
It's great, yeah, when you're in person, but then it's like she doesn't talk to me very much. She only wants to see me once every 2 weeks. She said she's busy, but it's like, I'm fucking busy.
Yeah.
I'll make time for you. Even if we meet up at 11 p.m., I'll make time for you.
Well, obviously, you want to meet up at 11 p.m. You're a comic. That's
or
the
lunch.
problem.
I've said I'll meet up with you for lunch.
Yeah, but bitches normal people don't got Tuesdays at noon open.
I'm saying I'll make time whenever she wants it, and she's like, I don't have time to see you until next weekend. So I'm like, you're not that into me then.
So then that's what I've been doing with her.
Yeah.
Pull the throttle back. Just be like, okay, I'm not gonna, because in my head, I think about this girl all the time. I just go, I'm not going to. Obviously, like you, I want to go head first into this. Mm-hmm. I want to see you every night. I want you to be at my place when I get home. I want to hang out with you. But if that's not going to work for you, then let's throttle back, and I'll enjoy the small amount of time we have, and I will try and look for other things that can do what I need them to do. But if I feel, because you do fall for people a decent amount.
Yeah, I fall for girls.
Yeah, I don't. So when I feel that way, I think well, maybe I'll just try and pull it back a little bit and see if maybe this can work. And if it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, I can't force something to happen. I can't force her to bend to my will as much as I want to. I would love for her to just do whatever I say when I say it.
Me too.
That would be the best relationship.
If we could just find a woman to do whatever we want when we say,
I want it, out with
finally be
no
happy.
independence, just completely dependent upon me,
no, you would hate
and
that.
very
in a day and
obedient.
you would hate that in a day. And
I want an
You would hate that.
I want a damsel. I want to meet when I save a girl's life, and I want her to be not only loyal to me and obedient, but owe me for the rest of her life. I want her.
And then you go to Tokyo one time, 48 hours in, you're like, I need to get rid of this bitch in this tiny little room I'm staying in. This little pod I'm sleeping in Tokyo. This bitch needs to get out of here. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't want that.
Okay, well, I want more than what this girl's given me. So I get what you're saying. Like, okay, I'll just do what she wants, and yeah, I'd have fun that way. But then
I feel like I look better in that camera than this one.
than that one.
Yeah,
because of the
It's
angle.
that fucking angle, bro.
It's the angle. I need to get a
Worst
raise
angle
it
you
up.
could ever
Yeah, it
have.
is
That
yeah.
one I look like Joe Rogan podcast guy. Good, not disgusting. That I look like my body's made of a bag of soup.
Well, now I know what to fix. This is the first one in this studio.
Oh, good.
So I'm gonna raise it up. So I'm glad I had
Happy to
you
be here.
do this, so you could look like shit, but everyone else
But it
after
can look
this,
good, yeah,
is gonna look
It'll
good.
look like
Yeah. Yeah. I
don't know,
mean,
just
I don't know if I'd have
you
on my
probably would.
podcast, but maybe.
I don't know. I just threw her name in there.
She's beautiful.
She is very pretty.
That's like the only positive thing I have to say about her.
I mean,
I'm cutting this out.
Yeah, cut this part out.
Yeah.
Then we can say whatever we want.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. You know, we'll find it, man. I don't know. It'll be fun. We're both gonna find someone. I don't know if I'll.
I just want it right now.
Yeah, but every time we've had this conversation, you're like, I want it right now. I like this girl. Then you get it, and you're like, this bitch is evil, and I want to get rid of her right now.
Well, it's tough. Yeah, there's this fine line between wanting it, but she also has to be the right one. You can't force. Unfortunately, I don't want to force it either. I want her right now, but I want her to be the one.
See, okay, so this is the thing. So this is why I think this new girl who's not giving you time could be the one. Because a lot of times, not one that you're going to be with forever, but one that you should spend some time with. Because a lot of times when you like someone, you devolve all the time. You move them into your place. You do everything like that. It speedballs, then you realize you don't like it. Now it's kind of like
Going slow.
dipping your toes in.
All right.
You're
So
gonna
maybe
be
I'll text her today.
text her today.
And
Give
I'll
it a
say,
day.
dearest, her name. I don't want to say her name. Would you like to hang out tomorrow?
No. Go. What are you doing tomorrow? Don't give a girl. Number one, never allow a woman to make decisions. They say they want to do it. They really don't.
Here, I'll do it right now. I'll say, hey.
No. Well, let's think about it for a second.
Okay,
Don't do it
let's
right
think
now.
about it.
What are you going to do tomorrow? I would go, hey, what do you like to eat? Oh, right here. Boom. Hey, sugarfish tomorrow?
Okay,
8 p.m.?
Wait, first say, what are you doing tomorrow?
No. Put it on there.
Okay, so I'll say,
What do you want to eat tomorrow?
first let me make sure I'm available tomorrow.
Yeah, make sure you're
Okay,
available.
So tomorrow.
And then you
I'm
tell a
available.
girl what we're doing tomorrow.
Okay, so sugar, but if you do question mark, that's asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll
Sugarfish
say,
tomorrow, 8 p.m. Would
what's
love to see
sugarfish?
it.
Sushi?
Sushi.
Is it expensive?
35 a person, not too bad.
Is there any cheaper places that you recommend? I don't want to spend $35 a person. That's $70 total.
Well, if you like a girl, you kind of got to do that. A cheap, I don't know.
What's that sushi place by UCB?
I don't know.
It's so much cheaper. Shit. Sushi Stop. Is that not a good date?
The name. Sushi Stop? You want to go to Sushi Stop tomorrow?
Sushi Stop's not good enough to take girl?
I mean, that's more of a, there's different, I'm pretty good at dating. So there's
Yeah,
different
no,
places
I'm
that
open
you
to
want to
this.
take a girl when you're trying to date her, and there's ones that you take when you're dating.
Okay.
Sushi Stop, we've been dating.
Okay. Sugarfish. Hey,
Sugarfish is like, especially, I don't know this girl, but if she's not a baller, Sugarfish is a cool ass place to go. It's
Okay.
like hot.
Hey, stranger. And this is a pretty girl, so I imagine a lot of girls have wined and dined her at fancy places. So it also, like, she probably doesn't care about going somewhere nice. Because tons of guys have taken her nice places.
They always care about going somewhere nice.
Okay. Hey, stranger. But also,
Don't do stranger. I'd be like, hey, gorgeous, sugarfish tomorrow, 8 p.m.
but now that I'm thinking about it too, like, I don't want to take her on this big romantic fancy dinner. Like that
not
sounds
romantic.
too romantic.
It's not romantic. I mean, there's one. It's on La Brea. There's one on La Brea. It's just a sushi place where you don't pick nothing.
How about
and they
I'm
bring-
gonna say, hey, tacos tomorrow night.
Yeah, I don't know the girl, but if I really like someone, I'm not gonna be like, want to get $1.50 tacos tomorrow.
Okay, so sugarfish tomorrow, 8 p.m. ?
Bam, done.
And no, not even hey, sugarfish tomorrow.
I like saying gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous, sugarfish tomorrow.
How about
8
hey
p.m.?
toots?
Toots is funny. Yeah. Hey, Toots, sugarfish 8 p.m. tomorrow. Would love to see you.
Could I get in trouble for saying toots?
I don't think so. It depends the girl. I mean, no. I mean, I'm not dating a woman that would be mad at me if I called her Toots and I'm saying I'm going to buy you fucking dinner tomorrow. Shut the fuck up. Enjoy banter.
I won't. I'll say sugarfish tomorrow evening, and I won't even say a time yet.
Question mark. Yeah.
All right,
I'll go, hey, girl, sugarfish tomorrow.
Hey, toots, sugarfish tomorrow evening.
Would love to see you. I would do that.
Did it.
Bam. Let's see. Ooh, we got a little suspense.
She probably won't respond because she's a bad texter, or she'll respond like tomorrow or
I know I got
later
that girl
tonight.
too. But, in person.
Which makes me feel,
fire.
oh, I'm not wanted. And then whenever that comes up, no,
But
you're
also,
very much
isn't it
wanted.
nice to have a girl that's not attached to her phone all the time? Because
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat you are. I'm like, why isn't this girl texting me back? Why isn't she giving me
It
what I
just
want?
feels like she's playing the game,
But
and
is she?
I don't want games.
But is she
Just
playing
fucking
the
text
game?
me. I don't know.
Well,
but it
when-
could
okay.
be. It feels like it.
So this is we're in the same boat. Okay.
Yeah.
When you hang out next time, sugarfish tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
evening, 8 p.m. Toots. Watch if she's on her phone.
She's not.
Then that's the thing. Because the same thing with me. I'm dating this girl who literally spends every other Saturday at an auction trying to buy a diesel van so she can transform it into a livable thing so she go into
That's what I
Joshua.
want to do.
Yeah, everyone loves this girl. Yes, she's the best thing in my life. and I
Set
wanna
me up
marry
with
her.
this girl.
No,
I'd be so much better for her. I want to live in a van.
I would love an van with her. I would live in her butt if she allowed me to.
I
want to
live in a Dodge ProMaster van.
No, she's going diesel school bus, revamping it. She
Where's
just,
she going to keep it? There's no place to keep a school bus in LA.
She's buying property in Joshua Tree.
So she wants to move to Joshua Tree?
No, she just wants to have the van there. and then go out there.
Oh, this isn't her. This isn't her main dwelling place. This is just her vacation
No,
place.
it's not a hobo. Some vagrant.
I want to
living in a van.
live in a van.
You don't. I have a couple buddies. Talk to my guy Anthony de Guzman. He
No,
bought.
but I want an 80,000, like a nice van.
he bought the Mercedes Benz van.
Yes, the Mercedes Sprinter would be a great
He,
example.
it's not working out for him.
Why doesn't he like it? Did he say?
He lives in a van. A lot. You can boil it down.
I feel like
to,
I could pull it off though.
Bro, you
I'm
think,
quirky.
You think a girl?
I
you
would
think
own it. When I
relationships-
meet a girl, I'd be like, I live in a van.
Yeah.
Like that's the first
And
thing
she's
I'd
like,
say.
okay, cool. Can I get 2 drinks for not with this van dwelling hobo?
No, but like even before we go on a date, she'd know I live in a van.
Well, good luck getting a date again. Dog,
I
you're in
think I could
LA,
pull it off.
homie.
I don't. Yeah, but you might be right.
Yeah, I am right. I've dated I've got the.
But I feel like I'm the quirky weirdo. Like,
yeah,
he has
that's
he has
fun
a
and
snake. He has
that-
a shotgun. He has a van.
He works for Steve's Molested by Us. That sounds like you're going to pick up some shifts at my molesting company.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, it doesn't work in LA. That's the thing. A lot of these things where it's quirky and fun, probably not going to work here because everyone's an egotistical maniac that moved here.
Well, yeah, I don't want to
Everyone's
date.
evil
I
that
don't want
moved
to. I
to LA.
try my hardest. I don't have a rule against it, but I try my absolute hardest not to date people in the entertainment industry. Period. Even behind the
but
scenes.
anything you do here, I date a girl and she's a lawyer and she's like, oh, I also do UCB. It's like, bitch, fucking
No, but they exist.
goddamn.
You could get a real girl who has no interest in.
Okay, that girl's from LA.
That's fine. I'll
Yeah.
date a girl from LA. I just don't want a girl who, yeah, I'm a this, but secretly I want to be a singer. You're out.
I could do a singer.
I mean, I could. Again, I don't have a rule against it, but I try my hardest to.
I just don't want
avoid that.
actresses or wannabe comedians.
Yeah.
I'm so done with ever dating a comic again.
Well, you had a pretty extreme one. The one you dated was like,
Yeah, the one I
crazy
fell in love-
one.
Yeah, she was crazy.
I mean,
but
she dated every comic.
well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. But
She
yes,
dated
she
me.
has. You dated her?
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, let's not go. It's making me sick to my stomach right now. It's 3 years ago, but I'm gonna vomit again.
The whole time you were dating her, I'll cut out all the names I just said, but the whole time you were dating her, because I liked you and we were friends, I wanted to say to you so bad, what are you doing?
Oh, everyone said that to me.
But I never did because it's like, I don't want to say that about a girl he loves. You know, you don't want to go up to someone about the girl they're in love with and go, dude, you're crazy. Like, she's not, get out of this. She sucks. She's the worst.
Well, also though, so my biggest defense for where you don't have defense is you dated her when your friends dated her as well. I dated her from Sacramento.
Right.
So
you didn't know
imagine
all
some
that.
very pretty girl.
Yeah.
Comes to Sacramento. You start dating her. You move to LA, you're dating. And then as you're here, you realize this is the devil reincarnate. Some sort of seance someone must have had and breathed her from the core of the earth.
The best is when you meet a girl, a female comic, who says the words, I don't date comics, and they exclusively date comics.
Every female comic exclusively date comics.
No, but some are like, I don't date comics, and they only date comics.
Dude, they all date comics. Because, I mean, imagine being... Okay, so if you're a person who likes... Or you're a girl who likes stand-up, why wouldn't you date other stand-ups? You want to laugh. These are going to be the funniest people you meet. I feel bad for female stand-ups because when they go on dates with guys, no one's ever going to be as funny as them. And a lot of times, women want a guy that makes them laugh.
Yeah, I disagree with that, though. We're obviously trained funny people, and I don't think they would go out with someone who could do what they do on stage. But I meet people who are so funny just naturally in conversation all the time. You know what I mean? They're funny people. They're just not, they're healthy, so they don't do stand-up comedy. They're normal.
I know.
So,
think
yeah,
if
I
I'm
shouldn't say
trying,
all
I
the
think
time,
I'm one of
but
the funniest
some.
people in the world. If I'm trying. And so I don't really find many people that much funnier than me. But
I meet people with
narcissistic
It's
idiot.
all about just finding someone with a good sense of humor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just laugh at me. If you're a girl, just laugh at what I say, and I will fall in love with you. If you're pretty, if you're 6.5, and you laugh at what I say, in LA 6.5, I'll
feel
fall in
like
love with you.
most girls you date are cute.
Yeah, I date pretty women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
7s.
Yeah, I mean Sacramento 9s, LA 7s.
What would you call yourself in LA?
So my thing is, like I said, it's not photography. I don't take good pictures. I'm an in-person.
In person, you are in LA.
9.
An LA 9?
In person, I'm
Are you
not looks.
out of-
I'm putting the package together.
No. I'm talking.
Oh, looks 6. LA
Okay.
6, Sacramento
That-
7.
It's still not an LA 9, even with personality.
Oh,
and-
you've never been on a date with me. I will give you that girl the best date she's ever had. We'll go out.
Sugarfish is the best date someone's ever had?
No. Not even the food. I will make her laugh nonstop. And I have funny games I'll play. It'll be good.
So that would push, if you're in LA 6, and let's say the place, let's say Sugarfish brings it up to a 7. It's a
no.
nice date.
Fuck that. Don't even matter the meal.
Okay,
we're just
but
gonna
you're
go-
taking her somewhere nice, so that's a 7.
gonna go-
And then you're hilarious, so that brings you up to an 8. Where do you get the 9 from?
Eating pussy, baby.
No, you can't. You're not a 9. A 9.
I'm a 9.
No, a 9 would be
date with a 9.
one thing is one point is taken off. That's it. I could think of 2 points to take off for you right away.
Give me the points. What are the 2 points I'm getting?
Money, looks.
My looks aren't that bad.
They're not bad, but they're not. They're not.
don't think I
perfect.
get a-
They're not 10.
Well, I think
Yeah.
the amount of little money I have, but also I pay for everything.
Yeah, but still,
They don't
chicks
know I'm
care
not
about
broke.
that. They
Nope.
see your car and where
Nope,
you live.
I Uber to every date.
Yeah, but you're saying, but once they know you, you're not a 9 then.
I think I'm
So you're saying
so
you're a 9 if you lie,
not lie, don't
or
say.
don't say. So you're a 9, and then once they get to know you,
I go to an 8.
you go to an 8. Okay, fine, I'll give you that then.
But also,
So does that mean you're a Sacramento 10?
I'm Sacramento 11. I could be the mayor if I wanted to.
Yeah, I think you'd be the. I don't know.
bro, you don't. If I put my charm,
I don't want to be mean, but you're a 7.
I would say if I'm a 7 and you're saying that is a plus to me. I put myself at a 5.5, 6. But I'm saying
Because it's like if you're a 9, if you're an LA 9,
yeah, I guess you're right.
what am I, a 13?
Oh, you're not nearly as charming as I am.
Look at me.
I
I'm
would say you're in better
looking.
shape. You're not better looking.
Better
you're in better shape.
better looking, more money,
Yeah.
more successful. I got it all.
I don't know if you're more
I know,
successful.
I just wanted to put you down.
Yeah. I would say you have more money. I would say you're in better shape. I don't know if you're better looking.
I think it's a taste thing.
Yeah, it would be a taste thing.
Yeah.
It's
No,
like
you're
if
a
you like
good-looking
ugly
guy.
dudes, you. If you like pretty dudes, no. But my thing is in person, I will make her laugh and have a good time more than any date she's ever been on in her life. I guarantee.
And are you good at sex?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not good at sex.
I'm pretty good. I got a 7-inch dick and I eat pussy really well.
I'm good for the amount of time I do it. I just come really fast.
Yeah, well, they just eat pussy first. If that's one of my biggest things is just eat more pussy.
And I don't like to eat pussy unless their
love
pussy
it.
is very special.
I love it. It's my favorite thing. To do.
Even if it's like,
I'm not dating fucking trash bin hobos.
yeah, I don't know. You know how like penises are kind of ugly?
Yeah.
I think pussies are kind of ugly too. I mean, there's exceptions to the rule where like, oh, I want to eat that one. But overall, I'm like,
There's nothing that turns me on more than making a girl come.
it's hot.
That's my favorite.
nice.
Thing. That's my
The
favorite.
problem
thing.
with that, when a girl says to me, if I'm having sex with a girl and a girl says, I'm going to come,
I'm gonna
I
come
come
in a second.
instantly.
I'm like, shut your whore mouth. Just let me. Okay, well,
and I
don't
like
tell me
it.
that. Yeah,
I like when they say it,
Yeah.
but it is not good for them to say it.
it's
It
not,
is hurt. It will hurt.
Just
their
yell,
night. It'll
I'm
ruin
coming,
Yes.
and then we're gonna come together.
Yeah.
Because
Then
guess
we'll go
what?
at the
It's
same time.
happening.
Yeah.
Well, that's why you got to eat pussy because you eat pussy first, they come.
Yeah.
So once a girl comes too, once you break the dam, it's like when you drink beer and you piss and you just keep pissing. Once you do it the first time, once they come the first time, it's easier to make them come.
Yeah.
So then you eat their pussy, you make them come, you fuck them 8-10 minutes, they come again, you come, you're done. Everyone's happy. And
think
now
this-
you're the guy that they remember that made them come, took them to dinner, bought them dinner, made them laugh.
Now you're a 9.
And
now
I'm
I
a
see
9.
it.
Now I'm a 9.
You're a 9. I say you're a 10.
Yeah, because what's better
And-
than because the whole thing in life, right, is you want to be known as bringing a positive energy to somebody, right? Like in friendships, you want to be the guy that I can talk to or the guy that makes me feel happy. So if you're dating a girl and boom, you bought them dinner, they're happy. Boom, bought them drinks. They're happy. Made them laugh. They're happy. Made them come. They're happy. So now you're associated in their brain with positivity, and you're good. I could have sex with most of my ex-girlfriends.
The one that I know of.
Well,
you?
I would never want to do it with
But
her
could you?
again. I think I could probably, yeah.
But without putting in work, could you text them like, hey, come over? That type.
I think I could be like, you want to hang out for most of my exes.
Yeah. That's pretty good. So that means you leave on good terms too.
Yeah. Most of the time, yeah. Oh, so you make them come. You make a girl come. Not many people make girls come. So just make them come, and you have a cheat code for them the rest of their lives. There's a lot of girls I know who are like, I fucking hate that guy, but he fucks me really well, so I'm going to keep hanging out with him.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
You're right.
So there's tricks, and you can learn them.
Well, I'm going to learn them from you, and I appreciate you doing the podcast, Steven.
This was an hour? Wow, this was really fast.
I don't time it really. It's just this
Oh,
is
it was an hour. Hour and 4 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to cut some
Probably 4 minutes.
probably all the molestation stuff out.
Dude, that was pretty funny. I mean, I don't think you ever introduced me on the podcast.
Yeah, I don't introduce people.
Oh, okay. I'm Steve Furey. Follow me on @Scuba Steve Furey. Check out my new Instagram show @Punching Up. We watch people fight each other to the death and make fun of them.
Literally to the death?
A couple guys have seizured, and it's pretty gnarly.
Wow.
You should do it next Monday. Come by. Come.
I'll try.
It's on a Monday.
I'm allowed in the basement again.
Oh, yeah. We're not allowed. Okay, yeah. Come down.
allowed.
Do 2 episodes. We do 15 every.
Why 2 episodes?
Because we do 15. Each episode is about a minute and a half. It's
So 2 episodes is 3 minutes?
Probably 5. It's literally the best show on the internet. I've never done anything I'm more proud of. It's one of the funniest things.
Okay, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
I'm very confident on this
Wait, there was
podcast.
something you said that reminded me of something. I can't remember now. But anyways, I'll do it. Check out Steven Furey.
Check out my stuff, guys. Sacramento 7.
What's that?
I'm a Sacramento 7.
Oh.
What we're talking about.
I thought you were announcing like an event.
No, at Sacramento.
Guys, the 7th, Sacramento. I'm performing.
Guys, I'll be in Sacramento end of the month. LA 7's coming. Sacramento 8.
Later.
Later.
You're listening to
Unlicensed therapy with Ari Mannis.